Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne. So, guys, we have to talk about this. Holy. Dr. Umar has made headlines again. And he is completely getting embarrassed on the main stage. Dr. Umar has gotten finessed by what appears to be a very hefty sister. You know, he likes them thick. Okay? And this sister is very thick, okay? She's fat, overweight, busted, disgusted, Pillsbury, dough boy, entrusted. Or I should have said encrusted. But yeah, she is an overweight sister, and he was dating her. He was intimate with her, and she tried to finesse him. Okay, she stole bank information, discussing his mother's health with other people, and Dr. Umar completely crashes out on her on his King Kong Consciousness channel, and it is absolutely hilarious to see because obviously in Dr. Umar's mind, these sisters can do no wrong. You know, they're the queens, they're the bestest, you know, all this kind of stuff, all this pro-black rhetoric. And I'm not against the pro-black movement at all. I just find it funny when he starts to come out of his mouth and say, oh, well, you know, stay away from the snow bunnies, stay away from the snow bunnies. But you have this happening in the community. I mean, there's way more stories about this happening in the community than any other place, okay? Look at Trouble, all right? Trouble, the rapper, got killed because he was pulling up on this BBL bandit, and she had a boyfriend. This was in Rockdale County. This was up the road from me, from Atlanta. So he was dealing with a BBL bandit. Her boyfriend or her baby daddy saw the Corvette parked outside, crashed out on Trouble. It's that simple, okay? And it happens that quickly. So this could have been Dr. Umar as well. I believe Dr. Umar has 2 baby mamas. He loves to talk about how the black queen's this and the black queen's that. Well, why you ain't marry one of them? Why have you not, you know, made those women honest women? These are all questions that we have. And here's the thing. I'm not dissing Umar. I actually like Umar a lot. Like, I love a lot of his message. I think he knows a lot. I don't love the fact that, you know, people feel like he's finessing with the school, getting donations for the school, not getting the work done quickly enough. It's been too long for that school not to have been built. How do I know? Because I'm in construction. I've built a house before. I've renovated a house before, and I've renovated commercial properties before. And he's taking too long. He's simply taking too long. If I had a contractor and they took this long on a commercial property over 10,000, maybe even 15,000 square feet, I would be having a fit. I'd want my money back. I would be suing him, everything. But it just doesn't seem like Dr. Umar has that I don't know, that entrepreneurial fire in him to go as far as to say, hey, this person finessed me. This person did me wrong. I contracted this person to do this. I paid them a deposit and they never got it done. Or they did it the wrong way. I don't see him calling anybody out like that. I see him saying, oh, well, I tried to do it black. Now I'm considering doing it white, like hiring all black. Now I'm consider hiring whoever can get the job done. I've heard him speak on that. But nevertheless, we're going to get into the accusations at hand that Dr. Umar is making about this woman. And then we're going to get into the long video. So the longer video is 37 minutes. We're going to break the whole thing down. But then they have like these Instagram clips with screenshots and stuff. So I wanted to bring that to you guys' attention as well. It's going to be a funny ass stream for sure, because Dr. Umar always brings laughs. Like I said, this is not a Dr. Umar diss. I like Dr. Umar, and honestly, I would love to do a podcast with Dr. Umar. I'd love to sit down with the brother. I personally think that he is like stupid smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's brilliant. I think he's hilarious. But then I also think that there are some ideas that he has that are just dumb and counterintuitive to not only the happiness of the black male as a whole, but just the overall correcting of the community. He's very he was very soft on the sisters, and he wasn't calling out the BS that the sisters was doing. Now he's getting a little bit better. I've done some podcasts where he has been calling it out a little bit more, but not as much as he should be. So, and I understand why. That's where his bread and butter is. That's where his money is made. So I definitely understand that from a financial perspective. But nevertheless, we are going to laugh. We are going to laugh at his misfortune here. And like I said, this is no Dr. Umar beef. I like Dr. Umar. Everybody is open to criticism. Everybody's open to these jokes. And this is going to be more of a comedic stream. It's hilarious how he's getting finessed by the queens that, for one, dude, Umar, you're talking about queen this, queen that. You can't have a queen unless you become a king, and a queen can't be a queen unless she's married to a king. So none of these women are queens if they aren't married. You can't be a queen and not married. You're a princess, and then you become a queen once you get married. But it just seems like Dr. Umar is already just going ahead and giving the queen status away, but he's not willing to marry any of these queens. So these women are actually concubines. These women are actually part of his haram or harem. And it's just contradicting what he said. Oh, black queen, y'all need to make these black queens honest women. Nigga, you're not even doing that. Oh, y'all need to treat these black queens good. Dude, you're busting them down. You're getting top from them. You're getting your dick sucked by them. You're fucking them, and you're not committing to any of them. You're getting them pregnant, and you're not committed to any of them. You got a daughter coming out crashing out on you. And I got a video of his daughter. I got a video of his daughter who crashed out on him, and she's not happy with him at all. Not happy with him at all. And she gives a lengthy statement about Dr. Umar. And here's the thing. I understand, the scorn of a woman. I'm not gonna just like shit on Dr. Umar just because of the women in his life are mad at him. I understand that. But at the same time, you talking all this black queen this, you talking all this black queen that. Your baby mamas hate you, brother. And your daughter hates you. That is it's not good. Not good at all. Okay? So let's get into what he has to say about this woman. He's calling her queen of fishy coochie, stinky pussy coochie, denigrating the black woman on the national stage. Bro, if she has stinky pussy, why are you letting her suck your dick? If she has stinky pussy, why are you fucking her? Okay, let's get into it.
Lene Stacks, Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, throat goat, hood rat, jump off.
Hood rat? See, if a black man who wasn't Dr. Umar said, oh, this black woman is a hood rat, this black woman is a ghetto, this black woman is a da-da-da-da-da, whatever. Do you know how hard he would make a reaction video to you calling you a coon, a sellout, a Uncle Tom, a Sambo? He would, dude, this dude, and it's so crazy because I really do like Dr. Umar. I think he's hilarious. I think he's so funny. But dude, you're contradicting yourself because you would call anybody who called a black woman ghetto, hood, rat, da-da-da, and he was a black man, you would call him a Sambo, sellout, this, that, and the third, bro. So keep that same energy. You can't be calling black women a hood, ratchet, ghetto. You can't do it because you have already put yourself in this light that you are pro-black by any means necessary. The black woman can do no wrong.
Fishy Coochie. Fishy Coochie, the queen of Fishy Coochie. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account of FDMG. And
no, she got the FDMG, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey bank account. God damn. Damn, nigga, you so sloppy, bro. You moving so sloppy. How you let the hoe get your credit card? See, this how I know this nigga not player, bro. And people be trying to call, oh, you corny, reclaim it, throw you this, you that, you corny. Man, look how this corny ass nigga moving. Look how Dr. Umar is moving. Y'all's king. This nigga ain't getting no NDA signed, no consent form signed. How do I know? Because the bitch robbed him. Stole the credit card information. Straight scamming the nigga. Probably gave it to 30 hood niggas she was fucking. Oh my God, bro. He got straight finessed. Dr. Umar got straight finessed. The bitch got the credit card. She got the credit card and she got the credit card information. And he might have even pillow talked the pin code. Yeah, you know, baby, shit, the FDMG Marcus Garvey. Yeah, yeah, the pin code is 1925 for when the Black Liberation Movement first started and da-da-da. When Marcus Garvey came from Jamaica and no, I'm just kidding. I don't even think he ever no, he went to Jamaica, but he never went to Africa. I think that's what it was. But he's from Jamaica, so you know, nowadays FBA would call him a tether. I mean, I'm not into these diaspora debates or anything like that. I do think it's funny and I love playing into it sometimes, but I really don't believe in any of that shit. I believe we're all black at the end of the day. But man, I mean, it's just hilarious how Dr. Umar is getting finessed. So look at these text messages that he's exposing. I can't keep substituting my cravings. So she sucking on a lollipop, really implying that she wants to suck on his dick. She said, I'm gonna suck on you or suck on these lemon pops. Personally, I think you got someone, a superhead draining your testosterone, #tease. So this is Siobhan KCMO, and this is his Philly phone. So this is Siobhan Stone. Siobhan Stone. Let me see if I can find, let me see if I can find Auntie on Facebook. Let me see if I can find Auntie on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Siobhan Stone from Philly. Siobhan Stone. Okay, this guy been dealing with this woman for 2 years, and the thing he's saying about her right now sound wild. Oh, they airing him out on Facebook. Siobhan Stone. Tasha K calls us. Call us. We need your side of the story. Siobhan Stone, call us. So Tasha K is making a she's telling Siobhan to call her, honey. She's saying, Siobhan Stone, call me, bitch. Call me so we can air out Dr. Umar's dirty laundry. I mean, this is absolutely hilarious. This is absolute. I mean, this is. It feels better than Christmas morning, actually, because we get to laugh at Umar's misfortune. And obviously, I'm saying this in jest. I actually really enjoy Dr. Umar's content, but this I could not resist as a IR advocate. And now he's getting caught up with. This is not his first spiteful sister that he's been caught up with. I think Dr. Umar is going to have to come to the light side and start rocking with some snow bunnies after a while. It would be completely contradictory to everything that he's about, and it would probably be the end of his career, because we know Black women are ultimately funding his career. But I think it would result in more happiness, because let me just keep it a buck. You know, Dr. Umar talks about African polygyny and all this kind of stuff. You're not running that game on Black women. You can run the Thug Max Alpha Simp I got a lot of hoes game, but you can't run open, polygyny game on Black women unless you are in the motherland. And he don't want to do that. He don't want to live with all them big ass mosquitoes and shit. He don't want to live with 3-foot mosquitoes stinging your ass. So he's not going to go to Africa and run that that polygyny game. I'm not saying he doesn't go to Africa. I'm saying he's not going to make that his home. And he'd say, oh, well, I got a lot of work to do in America to dismantle white supremacy, so I need to be here. Look, that's fine. I respect the argument. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna run the Black African polygyny game on American Black women. You're just not gonna do it. The only type of game you're gonna be able to successfully run is the Thug Max Alpha Simp I got a lot of hoes game, which is what he's doing. That's the game but you're not running the Black polygyny game on Black American women. It's not happening. The culture is so against that, it would not allow you to. Her aunties, her mama, her sisters, her best friends, they would be burning you at the stake verbally, and every little get together that they get to. So it's not possible. It's not possible in the States. It's not possible to run that Black African polygyny game with Black women. It's just not. You can run like I said, you can run the Thug Max Alpha Sim I got a lot of hoes game, because then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you got hoes? Boom. Hoes cheat code, answer all my Instagram DMs. And then you're like, oh shit. So it's not gonna work, brother.
And my personal. I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage if Siobhan Stone, Throat Goat, or Pastor Bussy tries to.
What did he say? Pastor Bussy? Yo, you don't want to, because does he know what Bussy stands for? It stands for booty pussy. So are you saying her pussy smells like booty, or are you saying that this is a transgender? This is a transformer. Now, I don't think this is a transformer. I don't think that Dr. Umar is a homosexual, but you really need to watch your words I know he's trying to make fun of the woman, talking about some Dr. Bussy and all this stuff. Bussy is something for, that's what you call gay men and transgenders. You don't say women bussy. You could say the pussy smell like badussy. You could say it smells like this. It smells like that. But saying bussy to a woman implies that you're dealing with a homosexual man or a transgender.
Access my personal account or the school's account, because that is a federal crime. I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel after hours for no more than 2 or 3 hours. Lene Stacks.
So are you gonna rat on her, Umar? I mean, talking about some federal crime this and federal crime that. Are you gonna rat? So this is what the text message say. I miss you. Save me a hug. I want to swallow you. He said fire. Yo. This dude thinks he's so playa, responding with emojis. He said, I love those deep moans. I know you mad at me. I just want to make you happy. And then sends the emoji with her on her knees. Umar, you need to stop dealing with these old ass 30, 40-year-old women, bruh. Are you mad? These are the most fucking insane women on planet Earth right now. The 30 to 50-year-old sister are some of the most mentally unstable women in the country. And you're just talk about some sending the fire emojis back. For one, that's a low interest response. So Umar thinks he's so playa, like, oh yeah, this is just one of my hoes. Let me send the fire emoji back to her. Bro, this is exactly why she crashed out on you, because you didn't prioritize her. And these types of women want to be prioritized, and you keep, making it seem like you can get off with this black polygyny thing, the African polygyny, bro. You can't run that game on black women, bro. I'm telling you, unless you are a ultra billionaire like Diddy, you can't run the black polygyny game on black women, American black women. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I want to apologize to all.
Okay, so I don't know if this is part of the stream, but let's read this one first, and then I'll get to his longer stream. Let me see if the black woman actually pulled up to his. Oh yeah, so okay, so that black woman did pull up to his stream. So I will, I'll just show the YouTube stream after this. But Dr. Umar says this woman, Siobhan Stone, aka Lene Stacks of Kansas City, Missouri, is so trifling. She missed her son's IEP meeting to come to Philadelphia. She had the nerve to tell me that her other son, who is a young adult, was going to stand in for her at Chunky's IEP meeting. Are you serious? Your son has autism, is always in trouble, and you willingly missed the meeting to chase Shango Stick in Philadelphia. If you live in Kansas City, Missouri, and know Chunky's father, please have him call Dr. Umar. I will help that man get his son's IEP services in order for free. He needs to get custody of his son from this woman. You have a lawsuit against that school. However, Siobhan is too thirsty chasing penis to help her son.
Lene.
Sorry. Let me get to the. So, I mean,
Lene.
Ultimately, you are being hypocritical, Dr. Umar. So, caregiver of Khalid Stone, and he put the young man's name out there. Educating your student is partnership, whatever. Umar, brother. You're doing this all wrong. For one, you put the young man, you put the young autistic man's name out there, the innocent son. Come on, Umar. That's not cool, bro. I don't know if he's a minor or he's adult age, but come on, Umar. You put the young man's name out there. He had nothing to do with it. So anyways, I'm going to show you how much friction Dr. Umar has with the black women who are in his immediate circle, because I think that is very important to break down. Oh, shit. I'm trying to adjust my seat. Oh, damn. I meant to do that way more discreetly, but here it is. We do it live. You got to sit up straight. All right, cool. So here is Dr. Umar's daughter crashing out on him on Instagram, leaves a lengthy response about what type of father he is. And Dr. Umar loves to talk about fatherhood and the black community and all this kind of stuff. But look at the relationship you have with your daughter. Y'all see how long this message is? Y'all see how long this message is? This like when your girlfriend texts you a paragraph. So okay, so Dr. Umar, oh, this is his response to her. Oh, okay. And then she is sending the video. So let's watch her take first on Dr. Umar and his impact in her life. Nisa says she's not clout chasing, but isn't doing interviews for free. She explains that she wants to get paid $3K to $10K for interviews. Okay. So she's talking about exposing Dr. Umar and getting paid for her work. So let's listen up.
Chase, go on my page. I'm a comedian. I've been doing this Instagram, been doing this social media. I've had multiple videos go viral before, and I had to deal with hate comments. It's nothing new. It's always, oh, you want clout, you bashing your dad, you doing this, you doing that. But y'all don't know. But you want to keep exposing your personal business for money for the internet. You trying to make a come up. I'm not trying to make a come up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's on the internet. So what the am I exposing? It's on the internet. It's on Shade Room. It's on Neighborhood Watch. It's on all these. So what am I exposing? You mean if I'm going on somebody's platform, you best believe I'm gonna get paid. And if you call that clout chasing, if you call that a come up, I don't give a I'm going to do it. You got me on your platform. I don't have to clout chase. Go on my page. I'm a comedian. I've been doing this Instagram, been doing this social media. I've had multiple videos go viral before, and I had to deal with hate comments. It's nothing new. It's always, oh,
all right,
you want and pay me. I'm not. A lot of people hit me up for interviews. Y'all gonna have to come out the pockets because I'm not doing shit free. How the you want me on your platform with my face and my story and my words, and you don't want to pay me? Then I'm not coming. 3,500 to 10K is my range. So you don't want to come up out the pockets? That's fine. I won't be on your platform. Y'all pay Dr. Umar thousands of dollars to come on here and talk. Y'all gonna pay me the same. She the same one who said she not gonna talk about it, and then what? She the same one who said not to talk about it and not to clout chase, but now she talking about it, and now she clout chasing. Smart lady, yes, I'm very smart, and I can make my own decisions. Everybody kept giving me their opinion on what they think I should do and all this, and I'm taking everything in. I'm taking heed to everything. But I'm smart, and I have a mind of my own. I'm going to make my own decisions, regardless of who feels some type of way, because you can pay me. I'm not. A lot of people hit because it's me that's on the front line. It's me that's on the media. It's me. So y'all can tell me what y'all want or whatever. I'm still going to do what I feel like is best for me, as I should. And nobody's going to clock me for that. It's my situation. Because it's me that's on the front line.
All right, so let's hear more from Dr. Umar's daughter. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem like he has great relationships with the black women in his life, but he got something to say about black men who choose to date interracially for their own reasons, some of being the same issues that he's dealing with in his personal life. Let's listen.
I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded.
Wow.
I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing.
Wow. No graduations, no birthday parties for your own black daughter. Now that is that's embarrassing, honestly, for all the blackety black shit that he talks. I mean, let me zoom out, but you could at least go to the graduation or her school play or something. You don't need consent from the mama to do that.
He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts. Okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how Black kings need to be with Black women, but you're not even in your Black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. Hey, TikTok. So I just
the least he could do is be in his Black daughter's life.
wanted to come on.
The least he could do is be in the daughter's life. If he ain't gonna be in the mama's life, be in the daughter's life.
Here with a small, short announcement.
So she clapped back at him. Very interesting here. So now let's get into. Let's see. Okay, she has some more videos that we'll have to break down. Let me see. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go to Dr. Umar's video on the woman who scammed him. He is responding on King Kong Consciousness, and he really rips into this Black woman. So let's listen up.
You were the throat goat. Why are you making up these lies? I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Kansas, and take a lie detector test. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and take a lie detector test. And I want the lie detector technician to ask 10 questions. Did he want you to have his baby? Did he want to marry you? Did he want you to have his baby? Did he masturbate in front of you? Did he do drugs in front of you? Did he hit you raw? Did he go down on your funky sardine, rat-infested, smelling like the worst fish tank never cleaned? Did he go down on you?
Wow, I cannot believe he is talking like this about a Black woman. Wow. You must hate yourself, your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, and every ancestor that came before you.
Brothers and sisters, I want to address two situations. Normally, I ignore nonsense, but this is a time where I think I need to address.
So normally I ignore nonsense, but because I was fucking this bitch, and some of it is true, I need to decipher what's true and what's false and put it out there so that I can debunk some of her claims.
The nonsense for the sake of my true and sincere supporters and FDMG donors. The first week of March, my travels took me to Sweden. I was in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden. And as y'all know, while I was in Stockholm, Sweden, my daughter, baby Smurf, she decided to quote unquote expose me.
Yep.
While I was in Stockholm, Sweden.
Yep. And that's literally what we just broke down. And I really don't like to come down on like the familial beef and all this kind of stuff. But dude, you've talked so much shit about interracial relationships. I have to do it. It's like you sign your own death warrant at this point, and your rhetoric is catching up to you because now all of the Black women in your life are completely turning against you, and they're working together to destroy you. And I don't like it. You know, I don't think he deserves to be destroyed. I think he should give some of that money back that he's been getting for that school, or build the school. Either one works. Sell the school, give the money back, or build the school.
While I was in Stockholm, Sweden, the woman who I contracted with to care for my mother turned out to be a demon in disguise and is now one of my top haters and detractors. So I just think it's very fortuitous that Stockholm, Sweden, and shout out to all my Stockholm, Sweden Africans. I just find it interesting that my daughter and this Kansas City hood rat, that both of them were in the works against me at the same time.
Wow. So his daughter is literally working with one of his hoes to tear him down. Dr. Umar. This nigga ain't got no control over his hoes, bruh. All that money, all that clout. You ain't having them sign nothing. You ain't having them sign no NDAs. You ain't having them sign no consent forms. You and Shannon Sharp about the same level of goofy, nigga. And I love the both of these niggas, but you and Shannon Sharp about the same level of goofy, nigga, because you was talking about Shannon Sharp this and Shannon Sharp that. You said, I stand with the brother Shannon Sharp as long as he disavows the white woman, as long as he decides not to marry or date any more snow bunnies. He has the promise to me that he's done with the snow bunnies. He's done. You and Shannon Sharp are the same level of goofy, nigga. You talking all about this woman pussy, but you was all up in it. If it stunk, why you hit it? Let me repeat. If it stunk, why you hit it? Why you put your nose in it? Why you stick it? Why you slip it? Why you turn around and rip it, nigga? Yo, Dr. Umar is a trip, man. I swear.
Now, I do care for my mother, who I love more than anything in this world. And for those of you who care for your parents, you understand where I'm coming from. This is information that I didn't want to share, but I think it is appropriate to the conversation. And if I don't finish this conversation now, I'll finish it later because we do have some things getting done today. So, I do not know if my firstborn is still with us in the flesh or not. People have been texting me that she may have unalived herself. God forbid.
How the fuck does he not know if his firstborn had killed her? And if she did, nigga, why are you addressing it online? I mean, this is absolutely insane right now. Like the level of dysfunctional black family that he's displaying, right? Like, Umar, this is not a good look for the black Pan-African cause or whatever. This shows how much dysfunction you have created in your own family. It's unfortunate.
I'm going to hope for the best that no such thing has happened. And I'm going to speak to Baby Smurf's situation in a minute. I'm going to speak to that. But I just want to lay the groundwork by saying that all of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. So I've been taking care of my mother for the past 7.5 years. Spring of 2018. Many of y'all know that in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, I had to stand trial with charges that were put upon me by the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology that were motivated by YouTubian struggle streamers and Dr. Umar detractors. Y'all remember that? Well, shortly thereafter, my mother was hospitalized. My mother has multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis, okay? She's diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. We've always known that, but it didn't begin to affect her until more recently. So anyway, when my mother was hospitalized, I knew that I would be the child of 7 who would take it upon myself to step up and take care of my mother. And after 60 days away from home, my mother finally came home the day before Baby Smurf's birthday, 2018. And I've been caring for my mother for 7.5 years ever since. I have done a great job caring for my mother. When my mother came home, she was on all these meds. The doctor got her off of all the meds. When she came home, mom had different situations going on. She got off of all that. Medications no longer necessary. I'm not perfect, but in my 7.5 years, I have done a great job with my mother. And I can say that most of the time, when my mother had a situation, it was because of the aides and the caregivers. it was because of the aides and the caregivers.
So now he is trying to detract from the main point, talking about, oh, my mama got multiple sclerosis, and well, you know, I'm my mama got multiple sclerosis, so usually when something's wrong with her, it's because of the care workers and the nurses and this. Come on, dude, let's get to the point. You don't know if your daughter has deleted herself, which is absolutely insane. And you also don't know if your daughter is in coordination with one of your hoes, your ops, your enemies. Very weird situation for a brother who is so pro-black to be in.
And so normally, and for those of y'all who care for your parent, you know how tough it is to find decent, professional, reliable, confidential help, right? Decent, professional, reliable, comprehensive help, right? And so, let me see something here. I'm going to turn off the comments, brothers and sisters. This is the first live that I've ever turned off the comments, but I have to.
And that just shows like he's not open to being criticized for his absolute just mishandling of his own personal life and how it gets out to the public.
There's just too much ignorance in my feed. This is the first live I've ever done where I had to turn off the comments. I just turned off the comments because I'm talking seriously and we still got idiots. So this is going to be
somebody in there cooking his ass. They probably said, oh, I bet you're going to consider the snow bunnies now, nigga.
Without any comments. You can text message me if you have a question or a comment. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. You can text message me at 215-989-9858. So whenever I don't have a dependable, responsible, reliable, confidential aide to care for my mom, I cancel events because my mother always comes first. My mother always comes first. I was supposed to keynote the Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference a few months ago. I canceled it because I didn't have anyone that I would trust to care for mother available at that time. I had to cancel Congo last week, and y'all know how much I wanted to go to the Congo. I had been waiting for that. I had to cancel because mom comes first.
That nigga was scared to go to Africa.
When I went to Sweden, there was a young lady.
Oh, hell nah. So he canceled the Congo and went to Sweden. Nah, bruh. Come. What? What? So you canceled going to the motherland because of your mama. That was the excuse, because of your mama. But then you went to the white supremacist European country known as Sweden. Make this stuff make sense, bro. Is this what the pro-black movement has become?
Who I met because she invited me to Kansas City to speak at an event. So her and her son drove me from Omaha, Nebraska to Kansas City to speak. I believe the event was on December 3rd, 2023. I believe the event was on December 3rd, 2023. I believe the event was December 3rd, 2023. And we had the event. We stayed in contact through text message. And ultimately, at the top of this year, maybe late last year, but if I'm not mistaken, I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel after hours for no more than 2 or 3 hours. I repeat, I saw her 3 times in a hotel after hours for only a few hours, 3 times. There's a small chance that it was 4 times. There's no chance that it was 5 times. I'm going to repeat this. Did you need me, boss? Are you good? Okay. So I saw her 3 times inside of a Philadelphia hotel after hours.
Okay, we get to it. We get into it. We get into the reality. So he saw her at a Philly hotel 3 times. Okay, shout out to who is this? Tony Bond winner from Kick. He said, "How are you doing today, my nigga?" He said, "How are you doing today, my nigga?"
Oh, say less.
What's good? What's good? We got some chatters in the building. Let's go.
For about 3 or 4 hours. That's it.
So he met up with the bitch a few times for 3 or 4 hours, fucked her, got his dick sucked, all that type of stuff.
The total private time she and I spent could not have exceeded 12, 15, 20 hours max. Total time across these 3 visits, maybe 4, but I'm almost certain it was 3. No.
3 visits, maybe 4, but almost certain it was 3, nigga. So she had the stankiest pussy that you ever smelled. Oh, she fucked this nigga, fuck that nigga. She had the stankiest pussy that she ever felt, but then you link with her 3 or 4 times. You link with her 3 or 4 times. I'm almost certain that it's 3, but maybe 4. So if she has stank pussy, why did you go back? And you got all these black women lined up to be part of your harem. Why'd you go back?
No more than 12 to 15, maximum of 20 hours. When it was time for me to go to Sweden, this young lady told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother. I assured her that I would pay her, and I did pay her.
Ooh.
And this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney in a minute.
Okay, so basically it sounds like she's trying to say, oh, you paid me for sex. He's saying, no, I paid you to take care of my mother. And I don't know if she's bringing some type of civil suit against him, but this is getting sticky. This is getting sticky. And if he flew her out and all this kind of stuff, he might be getting diddied.
Because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive medical information without permission. So this attorney said, if I can.
So he's gonna go to the feds. It sounds like he's gonna go to the feds. And he is going to rat on this woman for discussing his mother's medical condition.
Can prove that I paid her, which means this was business. This was a business transaction. You paid her to care for your mother. And although she included plenty of lies in her narrative, although she included plenty of exaggerations and fallacies and untruths in her narrative, the mere fact that she purported to discuss your mother's personal sensitive information makes her guilty of HIPAA. And if we can prove that she in fact violated HIPAA law by discussing my mother's business, she can be fined, and she can also be jailed, and she can also be prevented permanently from ever working in the human services field again. An attorney told me that. So I have to pay him, okay, the retainer fee, and he's going to pick it up from here. So
now I have to ask, was that attorney a brother? Are you keeping it black in this situation? That's a question, because I mean, you know, this is the pro-black movement. So are you keeping it black in that regard, in that aspect, where you're only going to hire a black attorney to, go after and investigate a black medical care person, an essential worker? I mean, these are questions that the world wants to know, especially the black community.
Could go to jail for what she did against my mother. discussing her personal business. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits. But I guess when you're that trifling, when you're that low down, when you're that deceptive and manipulative, nothing is off limits. So anyway, brothers and sisters, she said, I can care for your mother. She won my confidence. I said, let's do it.
So if a pussy was so stank, why would you let her care for your mother? Shit is wild.
So she cared for my mother twice. The weekend I was in Eastern Michigan University. That was 3 nights. And she cared for my mother for the week that I was in Stockholm, Sweden. I believe that was 5 or 6 nights. Okay. Eastern Michigan University, Stockholm, Sweden. I paid her both times. She never spent time with me in my mother's house because I don't spend time with women in my mother's house. Business is business. Personal is personal. I got her a hotel. I Ubered her over to the home. When she got to the home, I went over instructions with her. I went to the airport. When I got back from both trips, I Ubered her to a hotel. And then she flew out. I paid for her flight. I paid for her hotel. Business was business. Personal was personal. So after returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. After returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. I'm not going to go into detail.
Damn, she probably had that crib dirty as hell. All types of wild shit going on.
Over the egregious lack of regard and concern she displayed for my mother. I'm not going to go over that. That's too personal. But I was very disappointed and I was guilty. Whenever my mother isn't properly cared for, I take on that shame. I take on that blame. But I said to myself, you can never use this woman again to care for your mother. So I began to distance myself from this woman. So let me back up again. She saw me 3 times privately. She cared for my mother 2 other times. 5 total contacts. 3 of them were private. Brothers and sisters, without being too vulgar, those 3 private contacts basically consisted of her gummy bearing my Shango. She gummy beared the Shango. That's basically.
Bruh. This nigga is so fucking retarded, bro. Gummy bear the Shanga, bro. You mean she topped you off? So you let this woman who mishandled the care of your mother top you off. Is that what I'm getting here?
Basically what she did. It was a jump off.
This nigga has no standards.
Hood rat jump off. That's all it was. Fellatio. 3 fellatio.
So this is cooning. In my opinion, like at this point, yes, I'm gonna call you a coon because you would call another brother a coon for talking about a black woman like this. We know he would. So why can't we say, hey, bro, you cooning right now? Calm down on the cooning. For real.
Sessions. I came to visit. She wanted to please the Prince of Pan-Africanism. So it happened. 3 fellatio sessions. I'm not proud to say that. And then, of course, quote unquote caregiver. I put caregiver in quotes because she did anything but care for my mother. Anyway, this was the first week.
You let a woman who gave you head care for your mother. That's fucking insane. This nigga has the worst judgment of all niggadom.
Of March, Sweden. I come back from Sweden. I'm disappointed. Can't work with this woman no more. Can't take care of my mother. I can't mess with you. I started to distance myself from her. On June the 25th, the last moon that we had, I do my Art of Dialogue interview. I'm coming out of my Art of Dialogue interview and my phone is blowing up. There's a woman on Pastor Bussy's page claiming that y'all was in a 2.5-year relationship, that you were in love with her, that you wanted to marry her, that you wanted her to have your child. You were in a 2.5-year relationship with her. You were in love with her. You wanted to marry her. You wanted her to have your child. You were in a 2.5-year relationship with her. You wanted to marry her. You was in love with her, and you wanted her to be your wife. Brothers and sisters, I have women who look way better than her, who have done more for me in my life than she ever could, who I wasn't in love with, who I didn't want to make my wife, who I didn't want to have my baby. So this woman, this Kansas City thought, this Jezebel, this jump off, this smash and grab, spent 3 times with me, not 3 nights, because I never spent the night. I never spent the night with her in my life. I never spent a night with her in my life. I saw her 3 times. And 3 times, all of which, if I'm not mistaken, were during the first quarter of 2025. 3 times, and I'm in love with her. 3 times I want to marry her. 3 times I want her to have my baby. 3 times, and we were in a 2.5-year relationship. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. But it gets worse. She told Pastor Bussy. She told Pastor Bussy. And let me say this about Pastor Bussy. Rainbow Bunny. Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, has been cyber stalking me.
So I don't know who Pastor Bussy is, but I guess, okay, this is a homosexual enemy of his.
For 10 years. People have asked me to put a stop to him legally. I had 2 attorneys who sent him cease and desist. And he did not cease and desist. Those attorneys did not live in Utah where he lives. Those attorneys did not live in Utah, so there was no follow-up. I recently consulted with a Utah attorney who told me I have a serious case against Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny. But I'm going to have to fly out to Utah a couple times to appear in court. So this attorney told me that if I give him the retainer, he will begin the investigation on Pastor Bussy. And after looking at Pastor Bussy's YouTube page, he says he is quite certain that I have a case for slander. I have a case for libel. I have a case for defamation. And he also said, because he's been making money off of my name for 10 years, that he can be made to pay me back all the money that he made in my name, and that we can lay siege to any property that he owns. I told him that the man is broke. He don't.
That's bullshit. I mean, come on. I think whatever battle he's going in with this Pastor Bussy or whatever, I don't think he's entitled to as much as his lawyer is, quote unquote, saying that he is.
Have any property. He basically pays his bills by making Dr. Umar defamation films. He said, well, if that's the case, if he has a job, then his wages can be garnished until he satisfies the balance of the settlement from court. So, brothers and sisters, I have finally realized that I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund.
Ain't no way he is asking for more money after this shit.
And the reason I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund is not because I have to defend myself. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund so I can file suit against people who think it's okay to constantly slander my name and attack my mother. Attack my mother. Attack my mother. So, brothers and sisters, this woman told Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, the YouTubian struggle streamer, she told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. When that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took off her underwear, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died.
But you still hit it, though. Is that what I'm understanding?
She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years? They got goldfish in there. They got all kind of fish, and it ain't been cleaned in years. That's what she smelled like when she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers were so old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers was. Her drawers were so old and so funky, I thought her underwear was a slingshot. Her drawers were so funky and so stank, brothers and sisters, that I thought it was a wife beater, brothers and sisters. And I don't mean no disrespect. So when she said, it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, it's my turn.
Oh, hell nah.
After she got finished swallowing the Prince of Pan-Africanism, she said, it's my turn. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this? Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going anywhere near that cootie cat. Brothers and sisters, listen. Brothers and sisters, listen. She told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. I'm willing to take a lie detector test. I am willing to take a lie detector test, brothers and sisters. That woman smelled like a dead cow mixed with sour milk and menstruated underwear that was found in a funky alleyway. I lie to you not. She is so acidic.
Oh, wow.
Her yoni verse is so acidic. She needs a baptism. She needs a deep cleanse. She needs an exorcism. I think she got demons living in that bat cave. I think she got demons living in that bat cave, brothers and sisters. And she thought that the world's most requested scholar was going to go down on her. Oh, no. My women got to be fresh and clean. My women got to smell like fresh peaches, fresh daffodils. My women got to smell like fresh roses. If you want these lips to ever touch your peach cobbler, if you want this tongue to ever massage your honeycomb hideout.
And this is why I just advise you not to eat the WAP at all. But this nigga's trying to rationalize and all this kind of stuff. This nigga's nasty.
You got to be clean. You got to be clean. And she need a deep cleanse. In fact, I'm going to treat her because I have her address. I know where she sleeps. I have Pastor Bussy's address. I know where he sleeps. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa because whatever she got in her, I don't know how many men she done been with. I don't know, but I've never smelled a woman smell like that. But let me get back on topic. Let me get on topic with this funky coochie cat Kansas City throat goat. Let me get back on topic trying to destroy me. You picked the wrong one. You want war? I'm ready for war. Ogun is ready. Ogun is ready. So she told Pastor Bussy, I went down on her. I pledge allegiance to the African flag. That is a lie. She told Pastor Bussy I hit her raw. I pledge allegiance to the African flag. That is a lie.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you do have 2 kids out of wedlock. I could see it.
She told Pastor Bussy I get high in order to get intimate. She told Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Gang and YouTubian struggle streamer, that Dr. Umar has to get high before I get busy. I don't do drugs. I don't do dope. I don't get high. But she told him that. A lie. She lied on me like a dog, brothers and sisters. That Kansas City throat goat built like a sack of old laundry. Built like a sack of old, you fat, funky. Let me stay within character. Let me stay within character. Only worthy. You are only worthy of shining the Shango, you dusty hoe. You are only worthy of shining the Shango. So, brothers and sisters, she stated 4 blatant lies. Well, 10. She said I loved her. I wanted to marry her. I wanted her to have my baby. 44 years old. 3 fellatio sessions, and I wanted to marry her. I want her to have my child. I was in love with her. She said I masturbated, brothers and sisters. I don't want to be foul, but I got to. She said I masturbated in order to have sex. She said he got to masturbate. Talk to any woman who's ever dated me in my life. Talk to any woman who has ever dated me in my life. Does Dr. Umar masturbate? Has he ever masturbated in front of you? Guess what, y'all? I've never masturbated in my life. God is my witness. I've never masturbated in my life. I had a wet dream in 11th grade or 12th grade. One wet dream. I can't remember if that was 11th grade or 12th grade at the Scotland School for Veterans Children.
Bro, I mean, there's no way that's even possible. You only had one wet dream in your life, unless this nigga's getting pussy like every 3 days. That's fucking insane to claim.
In Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. At the Scotland School for Veterans Children in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. I had a wet dream. I was still a virgin. I had a wet dream in either 11th grade or 12th grade. That was it. I never masturbated. I never had a need to. I'm not into that. She said I masturbated. I only saw her 3 times. So in 3 sessions, 3 hours apiece. You spent what, 9 hours with me, 12 hours in your life alone? I masturbated. I got high. I went down on your funky cootie cat, smelling like sardines and sardines and spoiled milk. Your yoniverse smelled like sardines and spoiled milk, and you saying I went down. I got high. I masturbated. I went down. What else? I got high. I masturbated. I went down. I got high. I masturbated. I went down. I didn't use a condom. And check this one out. Guess what else she said? I asked her to put her fingers, brothers and sisters. She said I asked her to put her fingers in my rectum. Sisters, talk to any woman I've ever dated. Go to high school. Go to college. Go to the school district of Philadelphia. Go throughout the world. Is there any sister I've ever dated who can tell you I asked them to put their fingers in my rectum? You were the throat goat. That's it. You were.
Oh, hell nah. Damn, so she completely defamed this man, said that he liked the little, he liked getting his, I ain't even gonna say it, but he liked getting his salad played with, tossed, whatever you want to call it. That's just disgusting, unimaginable.
The throat goat. Why are you making up these lies? I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Kansas, and take a lie detector test. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and take a lie detector test. And I want the lie detector technician to ask 10 questions. Did he want you to have his baby? Did he want to marry you? Did he want you to have his baby? Did he masturbate in front of you? Did he do drugs in front of you? Did he hit you raw? Did he go down on your funky sardine, rat infested, smelling like the worst fish tank never cleaned?
And you're talking about a black woman, mind you. So I think he needs to stop cooning, because that's what he would say about any other brother who was saying this about a black queen.
Did he go down on you? But brothers and sisters, I just wanted to go live to clear the air. I came on here to say more than what I said, but my mind is all over the place. They sent social services to my mother's house the other day, brothers and sisters. The Kansas City throat goat And Rainbow Bunny, Pastor Bussy sent the social services. They were there twice this week.
Damn.
Social services came out to inspect the allegations made against me.
He really be trusting these hoes because he literally let this woman take care of his mom and give his mom gave the quote unquote throat goat his I mean, I don't even know why he's calling her a goat if her pussy was trash, but he gave her the address to his mother's house. So he really do be trusting these hoes. This nigga is a rookie when it comes to the game.
That will also be included in my lawsuit. There's also something else I want to say. I believe that AKA I'm the original Eat Up the Prince. That's what she called herself in the text message.
What?
And I have plenty more text messages of hers that I did not post. I probably have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango.
No.
I have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I got about 50 text messages of hers begging to eat the Shango. Hood rat, jump off, fishy coochie, the queen of fishy coochie.
Damn.
I believe she may have taken.
So she the queen of fishy coochie and the throat goat at the same time? How'd that work?
Information regarding the bank account of FDMG and my personal.
Finesse them.
I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage if Siobhan Stone, throat goat, or
you gotta stop. If she has stinky pussy, bro, you gotta stop calling it a throat goat, bro.
Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the school's account because that is a federal crime. So we have a watch on my account and the school's account to see if Pastor Bussy or throat goat Siobhan is going to try to compromise my accounts because that is a Fed charge. If they mess with the school's account, that is a Fed charge.
And that is a federal wire fraud. He is absolutely correct. If she does try to spend any money on his bank account or try and transfer any money to her personal account or any account associated with her or the gay dude that he's also an enemy with, then that will be a federal wire fraud charge. So, I mean, that's pretty much the only leverage that he has. He probably should just get a new bank account for both accounts, transfer all the funds into a new account.
Charge. If she gives information about the school account to anybody else, that is a Fed charge. We know Pastor Bussy called the gas and electric company and impersonated himself as Dr. Umar. A couple years ago, Pastor Bussy called the gas and electric company, and I know because I heard the audio. They taped him. We have him on recording of falsifying himself, impersonating Dr. Umar to try to get information on the account and to try to sabotage the account. So I got to put money out to sue Pastor Bussy in Utah. But I said, I think I'm going to do the legal route. The legal route is going to hurt her more. Pastor Bussy, I thought he would stop. He ain't going to stop because he feeds his family off of my slander videos. So brothers and sisters, I just wanted to clear the air. I don't know how 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship. Brothers and sisters, she's counting from the date they hosted the event all the way up to now. She's including all of that as a relationship. She told people.
And yeah, we know these hoes lie. I mean, I believe him over the bitch for sure. But I mean, it is funny to kind of break down exactly how he got in this situation, and it just shows the lack of game and awareness, social awareness that he has when it pertains to women. And he just doesn't understand. Like, he loves to say, oh, you know, blackity black this, blackity black that. I don't think he has a complete and comprehensive understanding of how black women work, specifically women in general, but specifically black women when they are scorned.
That me and her was on the phone for hours. Talk to my women. My Ifa Tunde queens will tell you he don't talk on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone because I talk for a living. I don't want to talk on the phone. I was never on the phone with her for no hours. What is she talking about? She fabricated this whole thing.
Nigga sweating. Look, he had to wipe the sweat off his head.
I was never on the phone with her for no hours. What is she talking about? She fabricated this whole thing. And why? Because I cut her off. You didn't take good care of my mother, so I cut you off. Move on. You got paid. Move on. You got paid. What's the problem? 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation. Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there. She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid, she got clams between her legs, she got oysters, she got shrimps between her legs.
But you still let her suck your dick, though. What's going on, big dog?
She got salmon, whiting, tilapia, you name it, she got it. Squid, octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brother. She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. She need a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. Doing this.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I want to apologize to all black women that I had to divulge so much of my.
So he has a black woman who joined the stream, and now he's apologizing to black women because he had to divulge his personal dealings with this particular woman.
Personal, intimate details, Sister Stacy, but I got a woman who's trying to destroy my life, my credibility. She's trying to slander my mother, get my mother taken from me because I don't want to be with her in a romantic capacity.
Oh my gosh.
You know, but be that as it may, we don't have to talk about that. But
right.
Where you tapping in from, Sister Stacy?
I'm from Barbados, but I live in New York.
I spoke in Barbados 2 years ago.
Yeah, because you would probably, hear the accent. A lot of people get my accent mistaken for Jamaica. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. They're completely different.
I got you. Probably because they both English colonies.
Yes, exactly. Most of the Caribbean actually was ruled under England.
Yes.
So
yes. And I just out the slave uprising in Barbados, and I'm trying to remember the brother's name. Do you remember the brother's name who led the slave revolt in Barbados? It was the largest.
Was it Bussa? I think it was Bussa. There's a statue of him. We have a statue of him.
I saw the statue when I was there. Yes.
Bussa. Wait, hold 1 minute. Hold 1 minute.
Yes.
How's it in office? How can I help you?
She at work hopping on this nigga live stream, man. Let's get her the fuck up out of here. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the ultimate hypocrisy that Dr. Umar faces while trying to date in the community. And just the way that he's moving is, it's just absolutely hilarious. So, guys, I'm going to be posting every day from now on. This channel, Reclaim Your Throne. Obviously, 304s Don't Get Cold. My ex, my kick. And I'm also on Black Gen Z Mindset. I'll be posting there. You can join the Patreon, Black Gen Z Mindset. This was a hilarious stream. If you are catching the end of it, go to the YouTube channel, #Reclaim Your Throne to watch it back. But you already know what it is. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request, email down below to screenshot of your CashApp. No need paying your ties, man. Y'all need to be on your mark for game with the DS. You already know. Reclaim.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.